Hello everyone, I am Flesh3004. Welcome back to Iron Incorporated. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. I always enjoy having you here, so sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and let's get into some gaming. So we just got done making some turrets, and I just put in a chest a few minutes ago. We now have 8 of those in there. We do have a couple of them on us, but now we need to go and see about making some ammo. So hopefully we will have enough, and I really want to go make sure. Okay, looks like we are making more than enough power for right now. And looks like the repairer is either done or almost done, so we can actually get that done. And then we can start getting that set up. What I want to do is go see about setting up a assembler so we can have that. And then we got to start making some ammo, and that would be for the best. I also want to make sure that we can, get it going really good. I'm trying to figure out a good place that we can put it, that maybe, we could put it out here on the side or something. We can always get power to it really easy, and then we can have the things make the ammo for it, and then it wouldn't be too bad to actually start getting it piped to somewhere. As far as I know, I think that would be just about the best. Just trying to see if we can maybe get something like out here or something. That would be good. So if we can get it out here to where we can actually get it going, that would be awesome. Okay, and then in here we can begin making ammo, which is going to take 2 iron ingots. So we can do that. This guy... hey, he is not producing any ore, and I don't really know why he's not producing any ore. Should be power here. Okay. Unless maybe he isn't quite on a node, which could always be a possibility. He is not on a node. Okay, that's what's going on. Got it. Let me go see about putting one over here, I guess. And then we can get that going. I don't think I can put him one more in. That just isn't going to work. And then we can get a bunch of stuff going over here. So now I'm definitely going to have to probably see about setting up like a power pole or something. I'm going to put it over here by this rock if I can. I'll put in a couple of them because I'm going to need to. So let me go. How far is that? That's pretty wide. Maybe I'll set one out over here because we're probably going to be going out this way anyway. And I think this would actually work out really good. So... then we can have enough power happening. So I really want to make sure that we do have enough power. That would be for the best. It looks like we're going to have to pretty much put him out there. Actually, I guess we probably going to have to put him a little bit closer than what I thought. Because we don't have full coverage there. And if we could put that guy right out, I think... right out in that square, that would be good. That would help. Okay. And then we can begin getting a whole bunch of belts set up. I'm gonna have to make some more belts, like a lot of belts, because we really do need them. I'm gonna go ahead and do 20 belts, and then we will get this going so that we can get this happening. And I'm gonna have to probably reconfigure this as well, but that's okay. We can do this. Okay, maybe what I can do is actually have him... I could put in raised belts. I guess that would actually work out too. And then I wouldn't have to worry about it as much. So let me go ahead and put in a couple of elevators, because I can put those guys in wherever I really need to. And I think that that will work. And I can get some things happening here. So if I can do something about like, let me see, about like that, then I think that would work out good. Just have to make sure that they're facing the right way. And we will see if we can get this going out here. I should have enough belts to get this done. Okay, good. What happened? Why don't I have that? Wait, what did I do? Oh. I did not make that all the way. Got it. So I'm gonna have to basically put him out here, I guess. And I can do something like that. This might actually work out best. Maybe like over here by this guy. Should be enough power there. Oh, I know what's going. No, maybe I don't. This guy. Output full. Okay. Oh, I don't have that in the right place. That's what I'm doing. Okay, got it. Now I just need to get this guy turned the right way. So let me take out a couple of those, and then I will get this guy going the right way, because I kind of messed that up, apparently. Okay, there we go. That will help. And then I can just go ahead and have some elevated belts going across here. So I'll go ahead and put those guys on. Let me see. Those are probably going to be underground belts. I got getting all lost over here, man. I'll get those guys in, and then we should have a whole bunch of stuff coming over, and that will help, and then that stuff can actually get going in there. And I guess I might want to straighten this up too a little bit, because that would definitely help. I think I finally got this going now. I forgot I needed a furnace so that I can make the ingots. And then I had this chest up here, all the way up here, right next to this one with the iron in it. But that isn't going to do any good, so I went in and split that, and so now I can make a whole bunch of that. Now I have a whole bunch of the ammo coming, and that's going to help. And then I can split this off, and I can go ahead and get this guy going in different directions, and that would actually really help. Then I can maybe also have him doing, you know, a above ground belt, one of these up here, the raised belts. So I'm gonna have to take one of these off, do that, and then I can get one of those, and then I can begin making the raised belts again. So let me go ahead and get the elevators back on. I just gotta find the elevators. Okay, 9. And what I can do is probably put the elevator like maybe right over here. And then that way I can take it quite a ways out. And that should help. Or I could even use the underground belts too. That would work. That would be like 5. That would allow some room to make the magnets and all that stuff. So I may actually end up doing something like that. Let me get this configured so I can make this work for the best. So I got this going now, so that way I can have the ammo coming out of here, and then it can be going all the way through here, the underground belts, and then loading right up into this turret. We should be getting pretty close to an attack. It's going to be coming here soon. And the repairer should, I'm thinking, be done unless things are not working right, which I don't believe that's the case. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up, and let's go see about doing some mining speed. I think that would be the best. Let's go and get this started. Okay, then we can get the mining speed happening, which is going to help out quite a bit. So this is actually going to take a little bit to do, and in the meantime, maybe what we can do is go see about getting some more stuff set up. We'll worry about the steam and all that stuff later, and I also have some other things down here. I guess I can always take this out, but I think I'm going to go and keep some ingots in here because I can always use those ingots. And then what I can do is I have a whole bunch of coal on me because I forgot that I took out that chest. So I guess I can... How full is that chest? It's getting pretty full. I can go and drop quite a bit of coal in it, and that would help. That would keep everything going there. And then I think I have a pretty good thing going on here right now. Then we're gonna have to see about what we can do to get some other stuff going. Looks like we are gonna have to put in some more of this. So let me get some more power going, and then we will get this stuff happening. So I'm gonna have to have a whopping lot of power going on if I'm gonna get anything done. So let me continue working on this, and hopefully we'll get some more things going on. So we had an attack, and there was one straggler that came over this way. I don't know if he destroyed these guys or made them not work. They were working, but now they're not working. So I don't know exactly what is going on here, but I gotta figure it out. We might as well go and see about making some repairers. Looks like that guy needs to be repaired for sure, and something got destroyed, but I don't know what it was. So in any case, we're gonna have to go and see, and I gotta go figure out where our repairer is. I think it's in the assembler, but I'm not certain of that. So I'm just gonna take this guy down and go see. Because if it is, then that would be good. That way we can have it, and then we'll know, and then we can, you know, worry about it later. It's not in there. Okay, that is not where it is. I do believe that it is probably going to be in a constructor. So let's go see if we have a constructor available, and hopefully we do. If not, we'll have to make one. Now, there's a constructor, so let's go ahead and see what this guy does. Okay, I think the repairers are going to be in here, but I am going to have to go and see. There's the turrets, okay. We may not actually have them ready or anything, but I just have to go and make sure that we do. So let me go do some checking and see what the heck I can figure out. I guess those guys were just not repaired or built all the way. I thought I had them done. It looks like the repairer is actually not done, because if you come to here, you can see that it is not green like it should be. So once the mining speed gets done, we'll see if we can figure out why the repairer is not working or anything, but we'll have to get to that point. And it looks like there was some damage done to a couple of things. I'm going to have to put down some more turrets, that's for sure. And then we can have that. And hopefully we can get this settled, so that way we don't have to worry about any more attacks happening that are going to be too much. So let me go ahead and see about putting a turret down, maybe like right over... somewhere in here. I want to make sure to leave room for stuff because we're gonna have to. Maybe I could put a turret down there. I will see about getting rid of these rocks. Cool, so you can queue the rocks. That's awesome. That does really help out a lot. Okay, and then I can see about probably setting up a chest out here, and then I can get some more going elsewhere. So let me get rid of that. I will get some more chests going, and we will see about making some more of those, and that should really help out a lot. Alright, so I have some ammo that's now heading out. We're going to have to have them go into here. I went ahead and just matched the belts. That way everything can be transported across, so, you know, we don't have to worry about that. The underground belts are really good, and I do like the raised belts, too. I think those are elevator belts. Those are really awesome. Okay, so now we're going to have some ammo in here, and that's going to help. And then we're going to have to put a whole bunch more around. And I can always put in another chest over here or something, and that way I can, you know, have that going. So I'm going to have to probably do that anyway. So if I can get that done, then that would be awesome. That would actually help out a lot, and then we can really continue on our way. Okay. Then I can just go ahead and I'm gonna have to get rid of this and get this straightened back up. But I can do that pretty easy. Or I guess I can do it like this. Looks like the mining speed did finally get done, so now we have that. Now let's go back to here and let's just go ahead and get this one finished. Yay, that should be happening. And then once we get this one done, then it should be good to go. Just not too sure what is going on, why that is not getting all the way filled. It should be, but right now it isn't. So I don't know if we just not available in demo can get the full game. Oh, repairer, because it's not available in the demo. Okay, so we cannot repair anything. Never mind. I guess I did not see that. Okay, well that's interesting. I think that maybe we should look at maybe some steam power or something, and then we can go and see about something like that. So I guess we will unlock this one and we'll select this research. I did not see that about the repairer, so yeah, it's not available in the demo. Got it. Which is kind of too bad. So what that means is what I'm going to have to do is wherever things are, you know, damaged or whatever, I am going to have to get them fixed. So I guess I will have to just repair this right here. So let me just go ahead and do that. Okay, there we go. And now we have that going, and then I can see about anything else. And it looks like maybe this assembler right here did take a tiny bit of damage. It isn't like bad or anything, but it is slightly damaged, and that does happen. I'm really surprised that we didn't have any more green. Guess it didn't have a chest for the green. Wait, is that it? Okay, yes, we do have plenty of green going on, that's for sure, and we have plenty of blue going on in here. But it looks like also I could have put in a chest. I'm wondering if maybe I shouldn't do that too, because that guy's just going to get all the way back up into here. I guess there'll probably be enough blue for right now, and that's a-okay. We can worry about that a little bit later. Alright, so we do have the ammo going to a whole bunch of these guys. Now everything should be getting filled up. How much ammo do we have? We have 115. Oh wait, actually we have a lot more than that. 215. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and plop in this 15 there. That way we have that, and then he doesn't have to worry about it. And we should probably put in some more turrets. I just gotta see if I can, you know, get some going on around here somewhere. Okay, and now we cannot put in the repairer. Got it. That's why I couldn't put it in, because it's not available. Okay, that's awesome. That actually does help out a lot now that we know about that. I'm probably just going to worry about doing other things so that we can begin getting some things done, and that would actually be really good. I just have to go and see what all we're going to be able to do. So for right now, I'm just going to worry about the steam power, and we can see what the heck that's going to be about, because we'll probably have to get some water and stuff, and then we can get that kind of stuff going. How are we doing for power? Looks like, okay, we have 1.4 megawatts, and we're not using as much, so that's actually really good. That means we have enough power for right now. I'm going to take out this guy, get him repaired. And then I will put in a new one, and that should be able to help. And I think I actually have one. I have one left. How do you like that? That's crazy. Okay, there we go. Now he's going, and everything should be good. We'll probably have to put in a turret over here somewhere. So let's go ahead and see about doing that. We might as well just go and try to protect the place as much as we can, you know. That guy could probably go. Thinking maybe somewhere out here or something. I could put him out in this area. He would help protect, because they don't need, you know, a lot of power, or any power actually. Okay, that's good. That'll help. And this guy is actually out there. Okay, that'll help protect. Now I'm gonna have to take some more stuff out here and just go see if I can get some ammo going on into there. So let me see what I can do there. The research got done, so now we can go do some more stuff. I am thinking that maybe what we should do is go ahead and see about like rocketry or something, so that way we can have that. That's going to be probably pretty hard to do. It's going to take a lot, but hopefully we can get this one done too, and then we can do feeders. I don't know what feeders do. We'll have to go and look at that, but let's go ahead and do, wait a minute, rocketry not available in demo. Never mind, that's not going to do any good, because we won't be able to do any of the stuff with the steam probes until we can actually get this. So I guess let's go ahead and do feeders. We'll get this one done. Select that demo, and we could probably do the derricks, which, and then we can do the combat units. Okay, construction and logistic assistance. So we can actually see about doing some of this other stuff. So the steam power should be good. I think that we do that in the constructor and something like that, but I'm gonna have to go see. So let's go and head over here. We're getting close. It's definitely coming, but then we will have some more. And I've also been surrounding the place with some turrets, so they're every so often, as you can see. So I have one over here which covers all of that there, and then the one over here is going to cover that there. So hopefully they will be able to, you know, keep things protected. And then I'm just going to continue, you know, making the chests and all of that stuff, and come around all of this and see if we can surround the place pretty good, and then we should be able to do fairly decently. I don't know how our energy is doing. Let's go take a quick look. Okay, 100 kilowatts went active. Let's go look at this. Power pole looks like we're kind of getting close again. We're probably gonna have to put in some more, and that's okay because we can do that. So let me get some more power built up. We're going to look at steam power too, and I don't know where that's going to be. So let's look in here. And we're going to have to go in. Steam engine. Wow, 20 steel. Okay, we're going to have to figure out a way to get steel over here. The pipes, I don't know about. Looks like pipes are right there. We can get iron ingots. That's easy to do. Boiler, steel. Okay, we're gonna have to make some more steel somehow. And the steel is, of course, over here. So the steel is being made from, it looks like coal and, okay, looks like a steel. Where in the heck is that being made at? I guess it would be ingots and, there we go. Ingots, and also coal, I guess, is coming into here. I'm not too sure. So let me go see what I can do to figure that part out. That is the blast furnace. Let's go see about making another blast furnace or setting one up, whichever. Okay, we already have a blast furnace. I am actually going to put that where the chests were. So let's go see about that guy. Okay, and this guy. Okay, it's only gonna do steel. So, change recipe. Steel. Iron ingots. Okay, cool. So, I guess that we can... Ooh, it also makes iron ingots from the ore. Okay. So, if we actually get that set up, then we'll be able to just have ingots going there. We can make a bunch of steel. I don't think that's going to be too hard to do. So, all I got to do is figure out how I am going to get the ingots. Actually, I do have this here. I can take these ingots, I can build a chest, and then I can store ingots, and I can get that going all the way over there. I can use a whole bunch of the underground or above ground or whatever, belts. So let me see about getting this done. Alright, so right now I do have the steel going, so we have that happening. And then we can get the steel going into here pretty soon. And then we'll be able to make, like, the pumps. We'll have to make pipes, and the pipes are iron ingots. So we're definitely going to have to get some more iron ingots. And I can always take a chest from here because I have left enough room that I can do that. And then I can put a chest actually probably right there. Get some iron ingots going into here, and then that way I can have, the unloader going right there. So let me go in and do that real quick. I'll go ahead and make a few more chests, and then I can put that in. Okay. And I can go ahead and put on an unloader. Okay. That'll keep that going, and then everything should be working pretty... Oh, shoot, I guess I can't do that, can I? All right, well, I guess what I'm going to have to do is... Maybe I can rework this just a little bit, make this work out better. Because I'm going to have to... Forgot I have to put on a loader. So let me see what I can do here to get this ready. So for right now, I have the assembler going. The constructor is, well, the blast furnace is making all the steel, and then the assembler here is going to be making pipes. We're going to have a lot of assemblers, and we're going to have boilers and rods and pipes and, well, all kinds of stuff. Pumps and gears. So this is going to be quite the work to try to get this done. And I don't even know where the steam engine is. Oh, right there. Okay, so there's the steam engine. And that's going to take quite a bit of stuff. But for right now, what I think is all I'm going to do is go ahead and make pipes in here. And then that way we can have that. And then that'll be coming along. And then we can, get the pipes transferred out after a while. For right now, I have a whole bunch of steel going on in here, and that's good. That'll help out a lot when we need steel. So I also took a bit of the coal that was in here and transferred that over, so now that's helping make the steel. So now we have a pretty doggone big base going on. Well, kind of a big base. It isn't exactly big yet, but it is getting there. And we have turrets surrounding the place for the most part, except for over here on this side. We'll get that done soon. We have quite a bit of coal, and we have a lot of iron that we can work with. We can begin getting stuff out. And looks like the research has been done. So, if we're not able to do the rocketry, so I'm not going to worry about that. But if I can go ahead and get the barracks going, I think that would be good. That would probably help out a lot, and then we can have that, and that would actually be really good. And then that'll help out, and then of course we can go, because with the rocketry, there's no point. So you're not available in the game. Copper processing and the red science is just going to have to wait because we won't be able to do that. So there's no point in rocketry or anything. We're getting kind of close to where we're going to be able to be, because right now we're not able to do a whole lot more because we're running out of things to do for right now. Well, we can make some of this logistics stuff, and that's okay. And then we can do elevated pipes, we can do these kind of pipes and all that stuff here, and that's okay. And then we can just figure out what all we're going to be doing from there. So, this is Iron Incorporated. Thank you for joining me here. We have a lot of good stuff happening. It is coming along. We do have some belts going around. We have elevated belts, and then we have underground belts and everything to try to maximize as much room as possible. Now we can get a whole bunch of stuff going. There's no point in putting those in here because it isn't going to do any good. And I kind of forgot what I was going to be doing these for. So now I have to kind of figure that out. Ooh, look at that motor's nice. That's crazy. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that loaded because that's going to take a lot to do. So if you've enjoyed this episode, drop a like on the video. We are making some pretty good progress. We have a lot of power right now. We are still always needing power. Looks like we do have 1.2 megawatts, and that's awesome. And we're only using, like 900 or so. We're going to have to get some more power going for sure. But for right now, I think that we're actually doing pretty good. So I'm going to have to kind of try to get some things figured out here and see if we can get some things happening. So if you've enjoyed this episode, like I said, drop a like on the video, and then we will be able to do a whopping lot more stuff here. Trying to figure out, why are you... Oh, shoot. Okay, I see what's happening. This driller is definitely not doing very good because it looks like he has drilled out all of this. So all of this stuff is actually being, gone. That is crazy. I didn't think that was actually going to happen. So I guess that now we're going to have to definitely go and see about making sure that we keep stuff up. That is so nuts. I had no idea that was even a thing. That's kind of crazy. Let me go ahead and put in another power pole, maybe right over here, since there isn't anything there. Then we can keep up all of that stuff happening. And then, of course, this guy is still drilling, but it looks like he is actually going to be running out of stuff to drill. So I think I'm going to go ahead and drop him back here, too. Doggone it. Keep on hitting the wrong buttons there, man. Okay, there we go. That'll help. That'll keep stuff going, and looks like this one also. Holy moly. That is crazy. So I guess we're just going to have to watch where we put things, huh? So what that means is also that, like, yep, looks like these guys are also running out. So it is slowly depleting this iron and stuff here, which I think is actually really cool because I don't think it did that in the one I had downloaded on the computer that they sent to me. So yeah, that's very, very interesting. This is pretty doggone awesome, I do gotta say. It really makes you think about where you have to put things and stuff, which means we will be running out of coal, so we're gonna have to find another source of coal sometime soon, and we can worry about that a little bit later. This is getting really, really crazy. You have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.